Hello, chessmate. I'm back. Mark Paraguya, AGM Mark Paraguya is here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm gonna play some rapid game, and I'm gonna use all of my favorite opening. So if I play as white, I'm gonna play d4 followed by bishop f4. So that was a London system. And then if I play as black, if my opponent played d4, so I'm gonna play d5. So I will gonna set up Slav setup, or maybe Chebanenko Slav if my opponent played d4 c4. And then if my opponent played d4, and then for example Cole system or maybe London system, so I will gonna do the different setup regarding with that line. And then if my opponent played e4, so I'm in the black side, so I'm gonna use my favorite defense is Karokan defense. And then that is also the line that I'm sharing to you on my YouTube video. So let's watch out. Let's see what happened in the game. I'm gonna play 10-minute game. So let's see. So I don't have increment, and then I will set it on 10 minutes game. Standard. Okay, I will I like rated game, and then minimum of maybe, yeah, 2150 below. So let's see. So I'm excited, chessmate. So I hope you guys will gonna enjoy this one. While playing, I'm gonna share my thinking process, and then yeah, I will gonna use all of my opening opening prep. Okay, so now we have an opponent now, chessmate. So 2300 guy. Excuse me. So if c4, I forgot to mention about this line. I'm gonna play c6 followed by d5. So it will lead to a slab position, Chabanenko slab, or it depends on black, on white. If white play g3 here, so I'm gonna use a different setup. London as black. If white played e3, I'm gonna play d5 followed by knight f6, and then a6, later on b5 followed by bishop f5. So it always depends on white's move order. Okay, here I'm gonna play d5. So let's play quick in the opening, especially if we reach familiar line, or what you call this, main line. But if our opponent played unusual line, so let's use fewer amount of time. Yeah, so here if white played d4, so it will lead to yeah, slab exchange variation. And then here white have bishop f4 or maybe knight f3. So we also have a preparation regarding on this line. So it's okay. I'm excited. Oh, that move surprised me, because I don't think the bishop on g2 will become very effective in this kind of position. Because later on, after bishop f5 followed by e6, the bishop on g2 is somewhat restricted, targeting the d5 pawns very hard. So the issue here is if I play bishop f5 on my next move, and then white have queen b3. So first, I think I need to use the Chabanenko idea here, a6 first before playing bishop f5, because that queen b3 option was too annoying. So I don't like to give him that kind of option. So here, bishop f5, and then e6, and then later on, I really like to play h6 here. I really love that bishop on f5. So he doesn't have knight b5 move here. Maybe knight a4, knight c5 is a good positional move. But first thing I want to do here is I really want to castle as fast as I can. So I think bishop e7 first. I really want to play h6 also, but the problem is I don't like my king in the center. So let's see. Then after that we reach a middle game position. Then I want to share my thinking process to you guys, how I play. Let's see. Excuse me, guys. Okay, castle, safety first. And then from here, we reach middle game position already, so I will gonna use thinking process, or I will gonna use my system here. This is a rapid game, so we don't want to burn a lot of time. We can use our time in a critical part, or in a, if both players have a tactical idea. So here h6 first. I think the idea of playing h3 is my opponent really want to play knight h4, preventing bishop g4. So that's why I play h6 here. I don't see tactics in this position. Position is very quiet as of now. And then best plan for both sides is to dominate the queen side, I guess, especially this c pile. I think my opponent gets some unsound plan that h6 g4 move is uh, maybe that was questionable. I don't think that was too effective here in this position. So I am worried about knight a4, knight c5 as of now. That's why I really like to play rook c8 followed by b5 here. And then after b5, maybe my opponent played a4, and then b4, knight b1, knight bd2, and then going back to c5. Yeah, so then I really like that c4 square. Okay, so that move, knight e5, make a lot of sense here, because if I take that, my opponent have an option to play dx e5 followed by e4, so I don't like that. And then that light square bishop on g2 will become a monster, so I don't like that. I will gonna play rook c8 here. Nice developing move only. Play solid, and then just play fast, play solid. Okay, e3. Again, maybe that move is again another questionable move. Doesn't improve the position. So from here, I really like to improve my position. My candidate move is knight a5, knight c4, but yeah, I think that was a good idea here in this position. I don't see improvement. So my thinking process, guys, is should go like this. First of all, I am looking for tactics, and then if we don't see a tactic, so normally we want to improve the position, especially the activity of the pieces. So yeah, this knight on e5 is very strong, but I don't like to take that, so that's why I want to play knight a5 here. And then later on, I'm planning to play b5, knight c4, so I will gonna improve my position on the queen side. I think this is my best spot to attack. I don't want to attack on the center. I will gonna concentrate here on the queen side, because I really like my pawn structure here, the d5, e6, f7 bind, and then yeah, pawn chain, and then a g7, h6. Yeah, that e4, he really want to play e4 because he already observed that his light square bishop on g2 is not so good. So he is hoping that that bishop on g2 we're gonna see the sunlight again, but yeah, I don't think so. Okay, b5. Let's concentrate on the queen side, guys. Try to improve to the maximum activity, to the maximum potential, and then later on, let's see if we have some chance to attack him. Okay, so I think I need to take care of that weakness on h7. I really want to attack that. I'm gonna play knight d7 here. First of all, I want to remove that knight on e5 now, because I want to jump on, I want to pause my knight on c4 after taking the knight on e5, knight c4. So that is also a part of my system. If you don't see a tactic, guys, just try to improve the position. So, I think he is creating a weakness here. Yeah, he is hoping to create some sort of kingside attack there, but I don't think that was too effective. For example, after hg5, most probably he'll gonna take with the bishop, because if h takes g5, I'm gonna play queen d8, and then one pawn advantage already after that. And then after bishop takes g5, I'm gonna play bishop d6, and then assuming that my bishop on d6 is better than his bishop on g5. Okay, so let's save some time. We have 1 minute advantage, so we're gonna use that in a critical part. As of now, I really like my position. My bishop on h7 looks good. His bishop on g2 is a bad bishop. Okay, so queen d8 according to our analysis. So the pawn on g5 is under attack. That's why I don't like the idea of my opponent playing h3, g4, h4, a lot of moves from the king side, and then it doesn't improve his position. So let's see. Okay, I can create tempo by playing knight c4 to improve the activity of my knight. Yeah, I think that was the best move here. Knight c4 first before taking on g5. Then my next move is bishop takes g5. And later on, I'm gonna try to attack that e3 pawn, and then the b2 pawn is also under pressure. So I think black is winning here now. It's a matter of technique from here. But when we reach this position, black is winning already. So let's see. We still need to do our best. We have an obligation here. We have a static advantage, so a lot of my students know what to do if you have static advantage. The perfect execution is you're gonna play it slowly but surely. We don't need to rush the position, or we don't need to rush some combination, as long as our opponent doesn't have a counter attack. So it was more on prophylactic thinking now, guys. So it looks like he is inviting me to take the b2 pawn. Let's calculate, or let's try to. I don't see some drawback if I will gonna play knight takes b2. Okay, so I will gonna take that. So like what I told you guys, we don't need to rush the position. That's why we need to take care in every single move. Most important here is we will gonna prevent our opponent from creating any sort of counter attack. We have static advantage. It was a long-term advantage. We don't need to rush. So again, this is my system, guys, when I'm playing blitz, when I'm playing rapid. This is also my system when I'm playing long game, long time control. This is how you're gonna use your time, how to save your time, how to save your energy, and then how to avoid. Yeah, that's good. I think it was a good decision for my opponent to resign in this position, because I don't think he have some chance here. It depends on my execution. Okay, so that's it. Thank you guys. I hope you enjoy my game, and then please subscribe my channel, and then see you again, guys. Thank you.